What's going on, guys? Mirai here, back in another Genshin Impact video, and today we will be talking about the developers discussion which just dropped a couple of minutes ago, and shout out to Akito for letting me know about this on Discord. And yeah, this is basically a sneak peek to what is coming in Update 1.4. Now, Update 1.4 will be coming after the Hu Tao banner, which drops in about 6 hours from now as of the time of recording. So I'm really excited to pull for Hu Tao. If you guys don't want to miss that, do make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss that live stream. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. Now, the first thing that is mentioned is, I wonder if we'll get to see condensed resin cap increase to 4 in this lifetime. And the answer is, in version 1.4, the maximum amount of condensed resin that you can have at once will be increased. We will discuss this in detail during the version 1.4 sneak peek live stream. So, as always, they are going to have a sneak peek live stream a few days before Update 1.4 drops. And I usually do a translation, so do make sure you're subscribed. Anyway, this leads me to believe that there will be a condensed resin cap increase, but not just to 4, but maybe 5 or 6, because this is not mentioned. Hopefully this will be a really impactful change to a lot of people, because there are people that I know that want to play, but because of work or just studies, they are not able to come on every day. And this is just a really good way for you to get rid of your original resin and convert them so that you can use them for later. Now, the next thing says that I have condensed resin in my inventory, but when I try to enter a domain, the game still tells me that I have insufficient resin. So this is a kind of a minor inconvenience that I personally face. So let's say I have 120 resin, right? And I convert them into 3 condensed resin, and now I have 0 original resin. Now, when I try to enter the domain, the game detects that I don't have sufficient original resin, even though I have condensed resin, and a warning message will pop out telling you I don't have enough resin. So it's just a slight inconvenience. To me, it usually doesn't matter. But this is a nice change so that you will know exactly whether you will have enough resin in terms of either condensed resin or original resin, so that you will be able to comfortably clear the domains. Now, next, what is the current maximum adventure rank? Now, this is not something new. If you just go and talk to Catherine, you can scroll through, and the adventure rank caps out at level 60. So the answer is, in Update 1.3, the maximum adventure rank is 60, and in version 1.4, excess adventure EXP gained after hitting adventure rank 60 will be converted to Mora. Now, I don't know what's the conversion rate like, but converting AR EXP to Mora, that has gotta be the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals ever. Now, hopefully this is not a permanent solution. Hopefully they will increase the cap as more and more people get to the higher levels and eventually hitting AR 60. Next, I increased my world level to continue leveling my adventure rank, and I regret it. How can I decrease my world level? And Mihoyo says, we have already created a solution. We will explain our plan for adjustments to all travelers during the version 1.4 sneak peek livestream. So once again, they are going to hand out more info during the livestream itself. So do make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the live translation. But this leads me to believe that we will be able to decrease or adjust our world level, which is kind of a good thing for me personally, because I do a lot of testing, right? Especially new characters, and I want to compare them to other characters, right? And not all of my characters are the same level. Sometimes I have lower level characters, sometimes I have higher level characters. So if I just pull for a new character, I would like to compare them to a baseline of something that I have not yet invested in. So this is kind of a good change for me personally. I get to kind of test my new characters at a world level that is suitable for its level. So I personally think that it may be a good thing, but we will have to see how it's implemented. If we are able to just at will change our world levels, I think that would be a good thing. But if there's a lot of hassle involving adjusting our world levels, it may not be too worth it. So we'll have to see. Next, can you improve the weapon upgrade system? It took me almost 20 minutes to get my weapon to level 40. So as of right now, if you are not using the enhancement ores, it can be very, very difficult for you to level up your weapons. And the reason is being that you have to auto add, and the auto add only gives you 6 slots, right? And if you are using other weapons to feed into your 4-star or 5-star weapons, it may take a really, really long time. Now, personally, it has not been an issue for me because, I mean, as a general rule, I don't use my 1-star weapons because they're just too slow, right? So hopefully this change will enable me to use the lower star weapons to kind of be a source of experience for the 4-star or even 5-star weapons. Now, I have been using the enhancement ores for as long as I can remember, so yeah, hopefully this will give us a solution. Next, I can't use the crafting bench in co-op mode. It is very inconvenient. Now, this is a really, really big thing for me because personally, being able to craft in co-op mode means that you can finish your condensed resin and then go back to town, still in co-op mode, and craft more condensed resin. Now, that is something that may not be impactful for some people who only play solo, but for people who are playing with their friends, this could be a really, really good thing. So miHoYo says that improving the crafting bench has consistently been a hot topic of feedback from travelers. We have also been continuously tweaking and optimizing its features. One such feature is the ability to use crafting bench while playing with friends. We will make the crafting bench more convenient for travelers to use in future versions. Please give the development team some more time. So hopefully this comes in 1.4, but given the way that it's worded, I don't think it will come in 1.4, so maybe in another future update we will be able to see this. Next, I really want to save my birthday mail. So, I mean, this is something that is very niche. I personally don't really care, but for those of you guys who really want to save your mail, there is going to be a feature to save mail from your companions. So yeah, apparently it's a favorite system. I don't really know how it works, but yeah, we'll see in either 1.4 or a future update. Next, let's get a rechallenge button in the Spiral Abyss. And to that, miHoYo says, we hear you travelers, we have made improvements to the Spiral Abyss in version 1.4. These will be thoroughly explained during the sneak peek livestream, so travelers should remember to tune in. Now, a re-challenge button is a really, really convenient feature because sometimes you fail a stage and you have to abandon and then come back and continue, right? And it wastes a whole lot of time. So having a re-challenge hopefully means that you will be able to just start right from the stage. So let's say one of your characters died in 11.2 or 11.3, for example, and you want to restart that stage and you don't want to start from 11.1 again, right? The only way right now is to abandon and then come back and continue, right? Hopefully this will change with the re-challenge button and you will be able to just start and redo from 11.2 or 11.3 or whatever you're stuck at. And yeah, this is a really, really welcome change for me. Next, I want to locate my co-op teammates faster. The ability to quickly locate your teammates is already on our to-do list. We will keep striving to improve Traveler's co-op mode experience. So what I feel like, they could do, possibly, is that when you open your map, you will be able to just click on a button that will be shown at maybe the top left-hand corner, maybe an icon of your friend or your co-op teammates, and that will bring your minimap directly to them, and you can, maybe possibly just directly teleport to them, and that will be a welcome change. I don't know. So hopefully this gets implemented properly. I don't know what they're going with, but yeah, it could be a really nice quality of life change. Moving on to the last point, after Xiao uses his elemental burst, does his elemental skill still generate elemental particles? And miHoYo says, after Xiao activates his Q using lemniscatic wind cycling or his E, on enemies will not generate elemental particles so long as he dons his Yaksha mask. It should generate elemental particles under any other circumstances. This situation is similar to Razor's, in which his elemental skill Claw and Thunder will not generate elemental particles while his elemental burst is active. So for all you Xiao mains out there, you might want to pay special attention to this point if you are curious. But yeah, it's more of a question and answer rather than a change. I guess that's why they put it last. But yeah, this about sums up the developers' discussion. So that's gonna be it for this video. Do let me know in the comment section below which of these points are you most excited for. Personally, for me, it's going to be the part where we get to craft more condensed resin and also the re-challenge button in Spiral Abyss. Once again, just a quick reminder, we will be pulling for Hu Tao in a couple of hours, so do make sure you are subscribed and also hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on our live stream. That's going to be it for me for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!